Sai Ganesh.
We have chief guest V. Ganeshan Garu, Principal of KV CFL in Hyderabad, PGD Journalism in Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, and he started his career in 1985 in private school in Bangalore, Korba, Porbandar, and so on. First posting was given as principal in Agartala, Tripura. So I request our chief guest, Mr. Ganeshan Garu, to come onto the stage and speak few words.
Chairman, SSR Group of Educational Institutions, Equally Honorable Mrs. Harita Gaur, CEO, SSR Educational Institutions, my dear friend, Principal, Mr. Bhaskar Meriga, Mentor, Lead Collateral Schools, CBSE Schools of Kamareddy and Nizamabad, respected academic coordinator, learned teachers and my dear students, a very good evening to all of you. This is a new experience for me, standing before the glaring lights, so I find it a little difficult. Unless I see, we are teachers, unless I see that people's face, words will not come out of my mouth. Anyhow, I try my level best to communicate a few things for which I have come over here. First of all, I would like to tell you that I am really humbled and honored and humbled by the invitation and the hospitality provided by the institution's chairman as well as our friend, my friend Mr. Bhaskar. I was a little bit hesitant while coming over here to be a kind of Telugu dominating CBSE school. But after coming over here, having watched for a few hours, few minutes, I thought that I was disillusioned completely because English is at full display, and I congratulate all the students who are, most disciplined and sitting there, especially boys and of course girls. Already they are all very well disciplined, and boys normally they do some sort of wagging their tails here and there. Luckily, they are all very well settled here. So I congratulate this thing. And another thing is I also congratulate the students who have for the successful display of skills, that is performance skills, English and all these things. Above all, I was little bit, because we have come here in the school. Normally children are coming for three things. One is knowledge, number two, skill, and third one is values. These values and skills are little bit overlapping, and knowledge you need not worry because so long as Google is there, you can rest assured that knowledge is with you. If you want to know your length of your own right hand or left hand, you can just type out in the Google and you can find out. That means that much extent, to that extent we can have access to knowledge. But skill, there are two types of skill, my dear children. You have to have an edge over others. All are engineers, all are doctors, all are teachers, all are artisans. But who will be selected in the interview? That's a question. That is $1 million question. Who will be selected? The one who excels others. the one who has an edge over others. For that edge only you have to toil, midnight oil. Otherwise you would be only a background score. One gentleman will be dancing, all back, other so many choreographers, they will also be dancing. It should not be the case. You have to be there. You have to be the cynosure, that is center of attraction. For that to do so, you have to, burn the midnight oil. In the sense, you have to strive hard. I wish all the best to the outgoing children of class 10. Of course, the ones who are going to come to class 12 as well. Because you should not spare any stone. Complete out and out you have to have focus. Even you take the case of this own display of arts here. Most of the songs are drawn from films. But which film? The films, the songs which have attracted you. How they are attracting you? Just because they are best tuned, beautifully composed song, well punched dialogue. Just like let us say, is a recently released film that is Pushpa. What is that punch dialogue, mister? You know, all the dialogues are not catching the attention of the people. Only the punch dialogue. ఒక్కసారి చెప్పండి ऐसा बोलते Virginia. Now it is Allu Arjun. Tomorrow you. So who would like to come forward? Who would like to take the stage? It is up to you. You can win the world. With these few words, I would like to wish you all the best and also thank the management and for having given me the opportunity and patiently hearing my few words.
A pleasant and lovely evening to all of you. And friend of mine, Mr. V. Ganeshan, the senior principal from KV Bodhan, respected management, beloved teachers, and my dear students. I wish all grade 10 students and all the best for the term 2 examinations. I congratulate all grade 9 students for arranging a wonderful party and very fabulous and so active, and the cultural events and even the speeches and everything like very fantastic. And congratulate the team, those who are working for this farewell party, Thanksgiving and welcome party. So when we talk about the goals, mostly in farewell parties, that most of the speakers might be coming out saying goals. So when we talk about the goals, you dream big and you work hard to make that dreams become true. And many of you tell you when talk about the goals and dreams and you read the stories of successful people. And even we do that. So when we want to get something, when we have an aim, our goal, our dream, definitely related to the field, we'll search in Google and we'll go through these successful stories of successful people. But I tell you, in addition to that one, just not the success stories, that we should go through the failure stories too. That successful people stories might be so inspirational, but the failure stories, we can have gain the experience, we can find the difficulties, we can find the hurdles, and we can easily know that what mistakes we should not do it, and whatever the failure stories, we can learn. Give more importance to the failure stories than the successful stories, which are just inspirational. The very, very important thing to get your goal, to make your dreams true, that we have so many things, even from the earlier speakers, even from our chief guest, that where dedication, hard work, and systematic planning. These three things are very, very important for your life to achieve your goal: hard work, dedication, and very, very systematic plan. These three things play a very vital role to get the success. Just not these things, and taking the personality development skills like the positive attitude, and the second one is sharing love to the fellow human beings, generously sharing love to the fellow human beings. These two factors of the personality development will play very, very vital role in going through the goals. Once upon a time, there was a king that where he was ruling very boldly. But the thing was, he had no sons to take the kingdom. The king was getting very, very bold. The king was getting very, very bold. That it is the time has come that where he had to select one young man to make him as the king. So for that one, that the king has issued the notice for the selection, that way through the interview process only he had to select one young man as the king to rule it. The notices invited all the young people across the country, and young men were so excited, so excited, because generally nobody will get this kind of chance. So the young people were so excited and preparing very hard, very, very hard. They were preparing for the test being conducted by the king. The main qualification of this test was they should be able to share their love to the human beings. Only one thing, the basic qualification to attend the interview of the king was only one thing, that they should be able to share the love generously to the fellow human beings. Very, very simple thing. That many young people started preparing for the test, and there was a poor young man from a remote village. He was so poor, he was very active, hardworking, and he was so kind, but only thing was he was very poor. He also thought to become the king. He started preparing for the test. The situation was like anything, that where he had no good clothes to attend the king's interview. So he started working hard for the new clothes, and after some days of the labor, that he could be able to get the new dress. Now he was ready. The young poor man was ready to attend the interview. He started the journey. He traveled so much distance, and he was very, very near to the palace. Just then he came across a beggar by the side of the road. He stopped. The beggar asked him the help, and the beggar was asking for the help, and by seeing that the young man was moved like anything at the condition of the beggar, and he offered him food and the good clothes. Actually, with hard work of the many days, that he got the good clothes to attend the interview, but seeing the condition of the beggar, the poor young man gave the clothes and the food he had, and now he had lost all the hopes. He had no good clothes to attend the interview, that he was not there enough to meet the king, but after some time gathered the confidence, and he decided to meet the king and interview. He reached the palace. The poor young man reached the palace. He was waiting for the king, and meanwhile the king came in. The poor young man got shocked seeing the king, because the king was the one, the beggar, the poor young man helped him the food and good clothes. So by shocking the young young man asked the king, why did you do this and why did you dress up like a beggar? And you are the king, why did you do this to me? The king replied that I want to know that who are the generous people who can help, who can share the love to others. I knew that if I came to you as the king, definitely you know that you would do something to impress me, that where exactly I can't get you, the real thing in you, in your heart. So that is the reason that to find out the real thing in your heart, I came as a beggar. In showing the love and generosity, towards the beggar, that you passed the test of sharing generous love to the fellow human beings. Dear students, the main thing from this story is share love to your fellow human beings. Being friends, being colleagues, we come across so many misunderstandings. So there might be two friends in grade 10th. For many years might joined in grade 6th year. That the long journey of 5 years, a small misunderstanding made you not speaking for many days. What happened? The friendship of 4 to 5 years? What happened only with the small misunderstanding? And even the colleagues we work for the many years, a small misunderstanding might be maybe at the timings, or maybe the substitution classes, or maybe other things. What happened about our friendship, our relationship for the last 4 to 5 years? And mostly when we have this type of clashes among the friends and colleagues, we see only the context of the present. Right now we have the misunderstanding. The misunderstanding may be for the 5 minutes back ago, but what about we don't see the long relationship of the good memories and cordial relationships, so anything for the last 4 to 5 years. That is the human psychology, that where we get attracted to negativity. And we don't talk about and don't see any positive things and the memorable things for the last 4 to 5 years. Dear students, the first thing is, if you want to achieve anything, you should be mentally strong. You should be mentally strong. When that is possible, when you are cool, when you are mentally cool. That is possible when you become mentally cool. It is possible when you can love your human beings, your neighbors, your friends. So there is a small misunderstanding between the friends. They are friends for the last 4 to 5 years. What if they are coming down? What if they are coming down for 5 minutes, coming down and saying sorry to the friend? Definitely that whatever the misunderstanding will be disappeared in 5 minutes. But why that misunderstanding being continued for years? Only the thing is, we don't want to come down. We don't want to come down and say sorry. So relationships are very, very important. So protect the relationship and never ever don't try to be like that. Be ready to come down and be good with the relationship. And if you are mentally strong, if you are mentally cool, and you can achieve anything, whatever you feel, whatever you dream, you can achieve anything in the life. This is the thing. And I wish you all the best for the term 2 examinations of the CBSE board. And stay connected through social media.
are giving a small token of love to grade 11 students. So please accept it. Yes, come on, 10th class boys. Yes, all of you, please clap, children. Tenth class children are welcoming the freshers. Yes, it is too late, but yes, move forward, children, and you can go and have your seat. Thank you. Now I want 10th class girls to be ready. Girls and boys, please come this side. Yes. 10th class boys and girls, be ready. 9th class. We'll finish off with boys. Yes, boys, all of you be on the stage. Yes, ninth class children. Yes, you can come forward, come here. Yes, 9th class boys, come on, start giving gifts to 10th class boys. All of you.
अरे वो क्लोजर ना कुछ हाँ yes now see everyone thank you
and they're giving a small token of love. Yes, accept it. They're showing the gratitude to the seniors. Yes, you can have a group photo.
अरे बस समरीन फातिमा रे
Get shit cracking.
Girls, move, friend.
Open the club and get shit cracking.
Miss Pretty as Bhuvi. Mr. Perfect. Best of talent, Hare Krishna. Mr. Best of Sophia Kat and Mr. Ssr as Krishnavas.
She got the starting in her. Not even smiling in her. She got.
Yes, now it is crowning movement. Come on, give a big round of applause. Congratulations, Sophia. She is Miss SSR and Mr. SSR is Krishna. Yes, congratulations to all of you children. Thank you so much.
Vinod from Nandini. DJ.
Yeah, clap everyone.
please. Shri.
Haripriya ma'am.
Cue the air.
Another and change roles throughout their lives. Today, as we step out of this school, a new life awaits with new challenges. As we look back, a beautiful life bites adieu and asks us to bear the fruits of the hard work done for many of these years. The most helping and fun-loving seniors of this school, they were always ready to tender and helping hand, but in studies or elsewhere. And this was something I inherited from them. The teachers were ready to solve our queries no matter what. I can proudly say that I had been taught with the best teaching method so far. Our managing committee had always kept us engaged with one or the other activities that helped to build our personalities a lot. Last but not least, I would extend my heartfelt gratitude to our lovely juniors who are no less than a family to me. The efforts they had put are incommensurable. The anchors, the performers, the organizing committee and the fillers were extremely entertaining. This was an evening well to remember. I shall cherish all these memories throughout my life. I once again thank everyone for making my journey worth remembering. I'm leaving this place with a lot of experience, knowledge and memories. Everyone will have a special place in my heart. My special thanks to our management, principal and my dear teachers, PT ma'am and non-teaching staffs. I thank you all and are all directly or indirectly involved in this program. Thank you.
Yes, children, give a big round of applause.
గిప్పని గుద్దుతే బేస్ రావాలి. गणपत बजाना का तो बंद किया
Assalamualaikum.